October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and if you follow the NFL, then you've already seen the array of pink uniform items worn by players to raise money for A Crucial Catch, the campaign the NFL runs with the American Cancer Society. And no NFL player is a more visible advocate for the cause than Steelers running back DeAngelo Williams, who lost 4 aunts and his mother to breast cancer, all of them by the age of 53.
Pink is not a color, it's a culture to me.
So it was curious that the NFL had denied Williams' request to wear pink gloves or wristbands for the entire season to honor his mother and raise awareness of breast cancer. As Williams wrote in Sports Illustrated, "A lady said she was going to get examined just because she saw me wearing pink cleats during the game. I walked away thinking, wow, pink is really so much more than just a color. It's a lifesaver." Those pink cleats in the anecdote weren't the NFL's idea, by the way. In 2009, when the NFL first committed to wearing pink gloves, sweatbands, and towels, Williams proposed that the players should be able to wear bright pink cleats. Let me say that again. DeAngelo Williams was a driving factor in the NFL wearing pink gear because his mother's cancer had come back from remission, and when she finally succumbed to the disease, the league wouldn't let him honor her for an entire season. The NFL has rules, you see. 5 pages of its rulebook are dedicated to uniform regulations, from proper sock wear to detachable toes. Yeah. Oddly enough, while the NFL is super strict about the color of everything from ankle tape to gloves to jerseys to helmets and everything else, nothing in the rulebook mentions pink uniform items during October or camouflage items to honor the military. There is absolutely wiggle room in the rules to allow Williams to wear pink all season, but the hefty bag of ranch dressing in charge is fundamentally incapable of making leadership decisions that appeal to humanity. So I guess, at least from the perspective of a senator's son who grew up rich and never worked a job outside the NFL, a pink uniform item outside the NFL's mandated Pink Month falls under the guidelines for personal messages. Hey, DeAngelo Williams, stop trying to warn women of the dangers of breast cancer outside a specified calendar month. Failure to do so will result in a fine, as Williams' teammate Cameron Hayward found out. Hayward's father was Saints fullback Craig Ironhead Hayward, who died at age 39 from brain cancer. Cameron inked his father's nickname in his eye black, and the NFL docked his pay for it. The league can't afford to make exceptions. If you allow players to honor their dead fathers and mothers, what's next? Players might honor deceased siblings or friends, and then the NFL might get a rap as a league that actually gives a shit about people. I mean, Ironhead Hayward was the one NFL player who died young from a brain condition that wasn't CTE, and the NFL still managed to get bad press from it. You know what? This is too easy. I don't think I have to sell anyone on the idea that the NFL is tone deaf to human issues. So let's take another angle. Let's talk about the efficiency and effectiveness of A Crucial Catch. Since 2009, the NFL has raised approximately $8 million for the American Cancer Society. That's $1.25 million per year from a league that rakes in more than $10 billion a year, about 0.01%. By comparison, Walgreens donates 5 times as much money to the same program, and they don't even have a TV deal. Maybe the NFL would donate more if it donated, anything at all. You see, all of the money that the NFL raises for the American Cancer Society comes from sales of pink stuff. The NFL doesn't donate anything besides proceeds from what the fans buy. Oh, and about that pink merchandise. If you buy some pink gear from the NFL, only about 12.5% of that goes to the American Cancer Society. So if you buy a pink team hat for $31.95, your donation to charity is essentially $4. What does the American Cancer Society do with that $4? Well, the ACS isn't as streamlined as a lot of other charities. It's bloated and inefficient, much like myself by the end of football season. The ACS uses about 60% of its expenses on cancer programs. The rest go to fundraising and payroll and whatnot. So that $32 hat ends up as $2.40 towards cancer screening. Nice work, football fan! Only 99 more hats until we can buy a mammogram. Oh yeah, that's another thing about the Crucial Catch campaign. None of the money goes to actual cancer research. It goes to the American Cancer Society's Change program, which provides access to cancer screening in underserved communities. Now, to me, that sounds highly admirable. But Karuna Jagger, who heads a watchdog for breast cancer programs, calls the NFL's campaign highly misinformative. She cites credible independent research in calling the NFL's medical advice outdated, unproven, and misguided. Whew. But let's give the NFL the benefit of the doubt there and say that A Crucial Catch does save lives and produce a net positive. There are still better ways to support breast cancer research and more efficient charities to support. The Breast Cancer Fund and the Breast Cancer Research Foundation are both highly regarded by Charity Watch and both put more of their expenses towards cancer programs, especially the Breast Cancer Research Foundation, which focuses all of its efforts on research for a cure. And get this, if you donate to the Breast Cancer Research Foundation this month, an anonymous and very rich donor will match your donation up to $50,000. So, you can buy some pink NFL and have your money bled away by third parties until a fraction goes to a questionably beneficial program, or you can have your donation doubled and almost all of it go to cancer research. That is a no-brainer for me. Please go to give.bcrfcure.org and click donate. Breast cancer research and awareness is an excellent cause. The NFL is its own cause. They'd like you to believe that football is family, but the league doesn't act like anyone's family. It's a machine, and a glorified PR campaign doesn't make the NFL family any more than a sausage grinder wrapped in velvet is my dad. Family is what DeAngelo Williams has, and the NFL clearly doesn't honor that. If you do, please donate to the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. The NFL has enough money, and it's not going to a cure.